Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to talk about is my real day. We will then learn how to describe daily routines and using the present simple. This topic is personal and meaningful, so and everyone can connect it to her all the life. This the help in motivation and engagement. Understand structure. First, let's understand structure in English in daily routine use and I plus verb. For example, I wake up, I go to school, I have breakfast. Okay, look at this routine picture. This visual help you understand a meaning without long explanation. And we say wake up, get dressed, brush teeth, or go to school. Hearing structure routine vocabulary using the picture in the definition. This lowers and the cognitive load and support the learnings who may and they struggle with the reading, such as studying with dyslexia. Okay, and visual input help the student to connect the meaning directly to the action, which improve in memory and the comprehension. Okay, this also the following the multimodal the approach and students see hear and say the words and, and research show that combine the modalities trends and the learning for mixed ability in groups. Okay, these icons show action that during the day we connect the picture to the verbs. They support in multimodal the learning. And students and they see her and hear and say the words. Um, this action includes the how we learn to process and language through visual and symbolic the representation. This benefits students with a limited working memory because if they imagine the action and memory aid. At this stage, and students are not producing for the language, yet they are the building the comprehension. In the PPP, this is important before the moving the controlled practice. Okay, it also the reduces anxiety because in student understand the meaning before they have to speak. Okay. Now, students move from the understanding to the production in language in the controlled way. Pi work in use because it prompts the social and gaming and reduces pressure. The learning field suffer speaking the one period the rather than the word class. The scientist friends and I at is and scaffold. And scaffolding is essential for inclusive teaching because it helps in the learnings with the weaker the language and the analytic skill in this, the still subset. Okay. Okay. These vocabulary cards are forms or visual the scaffolding. They have the learners access the meaning even if the coding the text in the difficult. And for a student with specific in the learning the difference, the picture provides an alternative route, the road to the understanding. Okay, this is an example of of the strength, the base, the learning instead of the focusing and limitation. We the provide tool that is the how we ever the learnings to use their strengths. Okay. Here I extended the text by adding time the expression. This creates layer difficulties. Okay. Stronger the learnings can the handle time, the phrases, and the more complex the synthesis, while others can still use the basic in structure. And this show differentiation by tax the complexity, so the topic, and the different levels of the challenge, and this the proven the advance the learning from becoming better the and support mixed stability inclusion. In differentiation, in this class have the diverse the learnings, and okay, and Anna has and the lectures, so she can answer orally, okay, and in Carlos is she should have worked in parts, okay, and may use advances, so say adds and adverbs like the usual. Amina comes from an cultural and miniatory, so she they can include he on the routine the tradition. Okay, and choosing board activity, my real day. This is the production stage where the fluency is the priority over acquires. Students choose how to present their routine, and, and choices increases autonomy, which is strongly likened to motivation. It also allows the student to work and try the strangers, and the visual the learning throughout, in the oral the learning, okay, in the speak, and the kinesthetic the learnings act. Okay, these respect the learnings and diversity and aligns with inclusive pedagogy because the success is possible. Is possible in multiple ways. In language support, this synthesis started remain visible to reduce the anxiety and to provide the linguistic support during free production. Okay, even influences tax and scaffolding have the learners with lower the confidence participated. They support the need for the competence we the learners feel and feel the capable. They are more engaged and motivated. Uh-huh. For example, and I wake up and I have in I have the fruits, okay, for example, or I go to school, okay, I go to school, or in the afternoon, in the morning, or at night, okay, okay. This lesson follows the chapter 2, inclusive the participles, and I use the multimodal input in the visual, the gestures in speech. I use the flexible in grouping part small in groups. So I improve it in straight basic choice text to the student and call to speak in the right, in the drop or act. Okay. I include the cultural relevance by the Halloween. Okay, the Halloween, the routine from the different the backgrounds and support we are given for the simulated learnings and oral option for dyslexia and apply the word for the side learning, okay, and challenge for advanced learnings in so and the identify and affirmation for the cultural the mandatory the learnings, okay. These the strategies increase engagement in autonomy in the competence in development. Okay, thank you everyone for participating in today's lesson. Today where the practices how to think about our the daily routine and the routine they using the present simple and that we I did it. I chose the different activities that allowed and everyone to participate in their up and well. This lesson was designed to be inclusive by in the using visual, paid word the choices and based text and the language support so that the learnings with the different strategies in the confidence, the levels and the backgrounds and could feel the support. I hope you feel the comfortable the sharing about your the real day and using English to express your life. And I greet you today. See you next time. Thank you.